And so here comes Maxwell with a 1st and 10, but he's backed up now to the Spartans' 11-yard line. And here comes Bell with his first touch of the game. We're not recruited as defensive backs. The heat's on. 2nd down, and Maxwell back to throw. Dropped, and he wanted Deion Sims. 3rd down. Michigan State needs 7. Maxwell snaps in, dropped. So here's Andrew Maxwell. Now finds himself behind. And a handoff to Bell, trying to stretch the defense. Makes his way to the 30.
Focus on is a welcome distraction. Brent, I know football can't cure his heavy heart, but we sure hope that at least provides some comfort tonight.
Yeah, exactly. There is a spin. 3rd down now for Maxwell and the Spartans. Flushed on the run, fires for the 1st down. NC State rallied the offense in the 2nd half, led them down the field to the winning touchdown. Play action. Maxwell wide open, and there's a penalty flag thrown by the back.
The line of scrimmage on that last play on 1st and 10.
Hand off to Bell.
Team's defense.
Comes back underneath, incomplete.
And sometimes like this, they get tight coverage where they can get around them, get upfield.
Bell sweeps left. Puts the 1st down and 10 across the 30-yard line of the Irish. Straight back. Gonna fire one-on-one end zone. Incomplete.
Making an adjustment to get the 8th guy, their big safety Mata, and then they bring this safety here, and by doing that, it's a one-on-one matchup up here. Notre Dame has the call that they feel they wanted to stop the run. Unfortunately, it's one-on-one, and it's a play where Notre Dame is susceptible giving up big plays. Fowler that time on 1st and 10.
Russell was the young DB with coverage. Now it is 2nd down and 10. And they'll sweep back in his direction with Bell on that Irish sideline. It's 3rd down and 9. And Russell was injured on the play. They throw incomplete.
The more reps you're going to see from Golson, the better he's going to be able to play, and the more he'll settle down, especially on the road.
1st down and 10 for Andrew Maxwell, trying to get something going, and now they bring the jet sweep, but not much doing there. And that is huge replay boards that they installed for $10 million prior to this game. They're helping all our officials. Play action. Maxwell rolls out to the left, drops it in underneath the Larry Caper. He's short of fullback on this 3rd and short. They'll run him for the 1st down, and he makes it.
Andrew Maxwell.
So Kings is back on the field for the Spartans, the freshman, on this 1st down, and they give it to him on a quick screen, trying to get the freshman loose with that Thursday. So number 70 is the right tackle here for Michigan State. 3-step. Incomplete, and it backfield goes empty on 3rd down. Comes back through position on this pass.
Dan Fox makes an outstanding play. He's going to follow Bell all the way in man-to-man coverage. He's got him isolated. Gets his left hand up there without interfering with Bell. Fox, of course, from Cleveland St. Ignatius, a great high school.
Maxwell is only 4 of 11 for 39 yards. So they will start off with Bell. Open for Lou Holtz, and a very good Notre Dame team back in the day. Here is Bell for the Spartans, and he is stuffed.
Brent Shimbo, nice on corners.
3rd down and 9. Maxwell put it up again, but the Irish have sacked him at the 6.
They rush 3 here. I mean, there's a little twist in the middle, but Shimbo just overpowers the left tackle that time. Dan France goes right through him and is able to push him into the backfield. And you're right, we've been calling Prince Shimbo's name a lot tonight.
Rivalries like USC and Stanford, because they're so geographically desirable. What about rivalries like in the Big Ten, like this game?
Well, they're very important to us, and we'll just have to figure out how to strike the right balance among all those.
but getting to California annually and playing.
Thank you very much. 2nd down and 6 after that pass to Deion Sims. The Spartans trailing by 2 touchdowns. They come back with their big running back. Herbie, I know
both sides of the football.
Teo, their All-American linebacker, number 5, 4 rush. Maxwell fires for the first down.
It's isolated one-on-one. They missed on some throws, but that's where you want to try to attack Notre Dame in a pass game on 1st and 10.
The Irish try a blitz, and they get to Maxwell.
To be able to get in there and make a play on 1st and 10, but look at the bodies. Look at the white jerseys fighting up front, and eventually it is Tony Springman that gets in there. But, you know, this Michigan State offense line, they've had some injuries. They're fighting to find that continuity up front, and right now that's a big challenge against it.
And it is 2nd down and 12 for the Spartans. Maxwell fires in underneath, a dangerous throw. And motion toward the boundary. And Maxwell back to the field, incomplete.
There's the fit to get to the inside to beat him there.
And on 1st down, they come back with the big fella Bell. 8 pounds across midfield.
Defense.
Bell motions out. Caper is set behind Maxwell. And they'll flash to Bell. 1st down. Slam. 1st down and 10. Mata makes a tackle. Let me correct myself on that last one. Here's a hand to Bell. And Bell.
Big number 24.
Play action. Comes in underneath for the running back alongside Maxwell. 1st down and 10 at the Irish 26. Send it to the outside.
Michigan State's trying to adjust to do.
Caper and Bell line up in that backfield on 2nd and 7. And Maxwell's going to put it up and in trouble. Sack back at the 30.
And the one thing, it's, you know, to pass the football. It's another thing to have the time to be able to do it. It's just a little stunt, moves to the outside, and actually the pressure off of the edge there. One thing about this defense is they are much more athletic, and when they get by an offensive lineman, here's back.
Now from the Notre Dame 32, a 3rd and 16. And enough.
It this year for the first time with my kids.
Well, yeah, the kids enjoy it. That's great.
Yeah,
that's fun. You can have a great time. Hand it off.
Be able to start off 3-0. Huge.
So Notre Dame will have the lead here, but they've got a 1st down, and that's the end of the
need to make some big plays downfield.
Look at that nose man over the center. Michigan State trying to jam the middle. Do you see that right there in the middle? Lewis Nix. 2nd and 8. And Maxwell in a foot race and has to throw it away. Down and 8. Maxwell incomplete, and therefore, as you know, they've got to find a playmaker here. Play action comes back, and they find Deion Sims in open field.
Grab the attention of the linebackers.
Bell goes in motion. Caper stays there. They fake Bell. And incomplete. All right, Robert, and here is 2nd down and 10 for the Spartans. They come with Bell, and he is...
Movement by Notre Dame's defensive line right before the ball snap. They move with the shift by the tight end. That movement right there, because it's so late, can affect the offensive line and their communication. The guard came around, 66, he has no one to pick up, and it makes it easy. Tail slips right behind him. Confusion because of movement by Bob Diaco there cost Michigan State's offensive line.
3rd and 12 for the Spartans. Maxwell couldn't find a target to the left, so he scrambles and he'll take it out of bounds. Afternoon next week, of course, that bus is rolling down to Tallahassee, Florida. It's one of our favorite stops on the college circuit. Snaps it off. Maxwell did. And that
tempo and try to slow down this Notre Dame defensive front.
Second down and 4. Now he's got it. Now he puts it.
I watched him in an Elite 11 camp when he was in high school. This kid can throw the football.
And he's going to throw it right here. He's under pressure. Does just get it off to Lippett again. And
nobody picks him up. You've got about 1.5 seconds to get the ball out of your hands.
Second and 6. And ripping it away was Deion Sims.
Notre Dame's defense is really starting to crowd the line. Maybe a pump and go downfield.
Maxwell was looking to go deep. Still looking. Now he comes back to the near side. Incomplete.
Starting to get lulled to sleep a little bit. They're just protecting about 5 yards down from the line of scrimmage.
Teo had picked up Bell. Now complete and underneath. Can he get the first down? There's a penalty flag. Second and 20. Result of the penalty. Hand it off to Bell. There he is. That move he made against Levon goes airborne up over the top of Zeke Mata.
For 245 pounds. But he gets up in the air. But look at all the white jerseys. I mean, Bell jumping was pretty jerseys there to be able to bring him down.
Like I said, the result not quite as good as Boise. Third down and 13. Maxwell fires middle, incomplete. Maxwell standing back in his own end zone on first down. Best be careful here. And he's going to throw out from his end zone too. And hits Sims again.
Brian Kelly's strategy working.
Maxwell, far side. Receiver was covered, incomplete.
Matched up one-on-one. Watch Atkinson. I mean, he's there, but the ball thrown behind him. It's all about the right foot. I mean, he held on to the ball. The right foot. Does it come in down inbounds? It looks like he got it down. And so far, they've
now
not.
the question settling only for a 50-yard field goal, and they trail at 14-3. On first down, in trouble, and snapped it off for about a 3-yard gain.
May not want to go much more empty tonight, because Notre Dame is in the backfield by the time Maxwell gets the ball.
They decide to get back to the running with Bell. They've been the receiver on Little Giants.
What a call.
Now back Maxwell. Maxwell with the ball on the Spartans 33. And it has been tough going against the Irish front here tonight. Dropped.
Outside, making it tough for even a receiver, let alone a big 245-pound running back.
Rolling to the right and throwing far side, grabbed by Bell. 34 for 160 yards. No TDs, of course, and no interceptions. Third down and 10 for him here. Fires, could not get the first. It looks like he's going to be a good defensive lineman for Green Bay. 3 down for the Irish here on first and 10. Andrew Maxwell, middle to Bell.
To score points and not going to be able to run the football against good defenses.
Let's take a look at, of course, you're seeing the UPS efficiency update. And there, his big target is Deion Sims.
Get better and more of a threat in a vertical passing game.
Now, Sims has caught 6 balls for 52 yards here tonight. Maxwell just looking for that big play. Incomplete. Has been dominated by the fronts of the Irish here. Maxwell going to that far side, high and incomplete. Now needing 15. Comes in underneath, and that's not going to get a first down. That's
game just kind of keeping everything in front of them and fundamentally sound with their tackling.
Trying to keep their hopes alive, slim as they might be, and that's not going to get it done. Notre Dame football. Ball was taken away over there on the.
He's just trying to keep the play alive. He knows he's not going to get the first down. He just flipped the ball into the air, hoping that Lippett might pick it up, but instead it's Teo. The ball's definitely out before he stepped out, but really it doesn't matter other than giving a stat to Teo to have a fumble recovery.
Do you think that's his first intercepted pass?
You have 2 ways of changing that perception.
I want to hear the second one.
You win your non-conference games on these kind of opportunities, and then you got to win your high-profile bowl games.
There's a fumble, I believe. Maxwell had the ball jarred loose from behind. What a job by this defensive front.
Well, they've all taken their turn on getting pressure. And this is really, Tuitt's the guy you thought would have probably been the most active tonight. Finally gets in on the act. Poor Maxwell. It's been a rough night for him. But whether it's been Tuitt or Nix or Day or Shimbo, Ishak Williams.
You know, Herbie, you pointed out that
through the Michigan State offensive line.
Mike Elston is the Irish defensive line coach, Herbie. We have talked, of course, about Bob Diaco, the coordinator, who's been upstairs and working on the field over there is Mike Elston.
Taking great strides in that area.
Yeah, I think I said he was upstairs, obviously, on the field. Tony Alford, Scott Booker, Kerry Cooks, all these guys do a great job on this team, and that's incomplete.